Transparency is the most important asset when one has to deal with people. However, one cannot be 100% transparent, especially when it comes to multi corporations or big companies where you don't simply take the decision alone. And in many situations, yes, there are ideas when you simply cannot be transparent. But when it comes to being transparent, what is it that you would prefer? Telling the truth or a beautiful white lie? See, in many situations, giving a white lie to the people is basically the easiest part because ultimately it is a white lie, it's not supposed to hurt anyone because it's always easier to simply hide many of the details. And ultimately, the simple minded will simply not bother much to look for the truth, only a few will. But the point is, for the simple minded, the truth will always be something that is supported by some figures, or anything that can keep their mind busy for a bit. Because busy people, right, they always have some objective to do. They prefer doing harder things so that they make their life easier. But simple minded people are the opposite. They prefer doing the easy things and their life in time becomes harder and harder. So the point is, a beautiful lie will always be better to them because, well, if it is supported by some facts, by numbers, it is a good distraction. People who have a hard life need distractions so that they feel less vulnerable, so that they feel that they're actually doing something. Because it's a beautiful lie and an easy one to keep going when you say, well, whatever you're doing, even if you're distracting yourself, you're doing something, so you're having a sense that, well, you have a sense of progress every time you do something. Even if you're moving in circles, well, the way the mind works, as long as you do something, or well, a part of the brain specifically, as long as you do something, the intellect gives you the impression, which is kind of mostly an illusion, that you're having some progress. So when it comes to giving people um, something, a message, would it be, well, truth or a lie? See, the more you delay giving an answer, in most situations, the extra time will be usable by a lot of people to create rumors. And those people don't need to necessarily know you or the situation. Rumors will always appear. Rumors are more or less a lie because, well, they're not founded, right? Now, the truth is something that lives out there and it is the same for everyone, but that is more or less for universal truths. When it comes to a society and things that can happen in a society, there are situations in which it is better to not tell people something or take them with a white lie, right? And then slowly and surely present the truth as if it has been researched, right? Because say a certain situation changes, and after, I don't know, 1,000 years of a certain religion or something that has been influencing society in a great way, you can't simply tell people, hey, you know what, you've been lied and everything is kind of a lie, has been false. Because a lot of the people will simply not be able to go beyond this. And well, after 1,000 years of generational programming, you can't simply bypass that and say, okay, everyone will simply change. So, guiding people towards a better way in time is also good. But remember, you have to start with the white lie. Now, lies also, you know, they don't last long typically. So, when you come with a lie, don't forget that there's also the responsibility that you will carry that on your shoulders. That is, if you're capable of this much understanding. At the same time, if you say the truth or you say a lie, this is a choice. When you delay things, people will still call you a liar, but are you truly a liar in the end? Because if you say a lie, you're a liar. If you say the truth, you're a truth speaker. If you don't say anything, well, you're just silent. There will be other people who can speak, but at the same time, when you keep silence, that makes you somewhat wise. It takes time to understand that not everything can be spoken instantly, depending on situations, right? So The point is, it is better to start with something easy, with something that will keep the people's minds busy, and promise them that whatever happens, you'll try to uncover the truth layer by layer. And, well, as old sayers goes, if you want to entertain the masses, you only need bread and circuses, so you can distract the masses if you are still into that. Or you can tell them the direct truth. If you tell them the direct truth, it can change a lot of things and it can create a lot of fracture. Because even in this society, a lot of people are convinced, most of the people are convinced that the way of this society is old and is no longer serving us. But again, to the simple minded, it is the comfort zone, so they will still accept suffering the same way. If someone suddenly comes and says that this is very wrong, the point is don't forget also that there is karma. When you try to do good things, you'll see that a lot of the simple minded people will instantly turn against you because they are used to suffering. When you take that comfort zone away from them, they will automatically turn against you. So the point is always ponder karma, always ponder the karmic structure of your country, of the entire picture if you can. Because karma always has probably not the final word, because the final word can only be had by people who are conscious, those who can simply bypass karma. But if you take it into account only at an unconscious level, how people will react will basically be how the situation will be solved because most people will react based on stimuli. A lot of people live unconsciously, so they won't take the time to analyze things, to see the bigger picture, and to simply take a decision based on facts. Whatever comes to them first, they will simply react to it. So, if you choose transparency, well, there is a hard path ahead with a lot of variables. But at oftentimes, I would say it is much better to be so than to simply accept a path in which I don't tell people anything. Because never forget, it is the masses that have the power. It is always the many that have the power. Even if they stay silent and they accept that, it won't last for long, right? This sick society has been so for thousands of years, but everything has an end, right? Even empires crumble sooner or later. So, whatever one acts in their own life, it is up to them. I am just here to remind them that there are always more variables, more possibilities than just one straight path. So, this being said, you are appreciated. Take care, have an awesome life, and have an awesome day as well. Take care. Ferencan Bohort signing out.